Hello everybody and welcome back to Football Manager 2023 with the Youth Academy only Guiseley save, and the Premier League is really hard. Luckily though, there's one positive to take from this season, so let's dive into it and have a look. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to FM23 with the Guiseley Youth Academy save, and we are taking on Plymouth today. It's New Year's Day in the year 2049. I would be aged and not looking very good, I imagine. Well, I don't know. I could age quite well. You never know. I'll still have a full set of hair. I'm not going to go bald. My dad has a full set of hair, and he's really old. So, yeah, good. Right, I'm getting distracted. We're playing Plymouth. Plymouth are 18th in the Premier League. We are rock bottom. Yes, we are. 22 games played, 12 points, 2 wins, 6 draws, and 14 losses. We can't really, it's just creating chances that we can't do. We've got a bit of news to catch up on as well, but the one positive from this season, we have one more point than Derby got in their relegation season, so we are not going to be the worst ever team in the Premier League. We have got 12 points. Derby went down with 11 points, so even if we don't get another point for the rest of the season, it's going to be all right. We're not that dreadful. This is what I expected it to look like. It's been a struggle all the way through, only reaching the heights of 17th. So we've only been out of the relegation spots for 3 games. And then it's been basically 20th, 19th, and then back to 20th. So it's a very tough season. It's been very difficult, but that's just what we're expecting. 22 games played, so there's only 16 games left? Yeah, not that many. We're over halfway. We're probably going down, so let me know your thoughts about what to do next season. What do we do? Who can we try and sell? And well, we don't need any money because we've got loads of money because it's the Premier League. 25 million in the bank. The board are still not really investing in anything, which is a little bit irritating. But we did get the affiliate, which I touched on last time, which is good. We can build a new stadium, but that's pretty pointless at the moment. But yeah, we're doing all right, but we've got bids on players. Kai Harding, it looks like you're going out on loan to Shrewsbury because they want you, and you're not getting too much game time here. You'll get a new Patreon if you're still a member of Patreon or the channel member, which will be lovely if you are. Izu is moving out as well. He's going to go on loan to Boston, but the biggest, worst bit of news, I don't know how to describe it. The bad news is Kennedy Joseph is going to be leaving, probably, to go to Huddersfield. 1.8 million, they've paid his release fee. He didn't want to sign a new contract with us. He wants to, he's going to explore, he's got transfer. Why did he request that? He was requested a transfer. Oh, yes, that's right, because he wanted to move to a bigger club. So he's probably going to go and sign for Huddersfield. Huddersfield are in League One. Now, this really bugs me about Football Manager, that our reputation would now be better than Huddersfield in real life. If Guiseley had gone up the divisions, got to the Premiership, at this point in time, they would be better than Huddersfield Town. But no, they've got a bit more money. They're probably going to pay him more than what we're paying him. He didn't want to renew a contract, but he's going to go from the Premiership to League One, which is just bonkers, isn't it? It's just bonkers. I don't understand that in Football Manager. It is one of my biggest bugbears with it, that a player who is a starting player for a team, he's not starting at the moment because he's injured, but he's a starting player for a team in the Premier League, is going to actively leave that team to go and join someone in League One. It just wouldn't happen, would it? Especially because he's young as well. But anyway, it is what it is. So, yeah, it's been a bit shit, hasn't it, really? What was the last episode? Was the last episode Plymouth? I feel like we've played a game in between there, which maybe I can't remember, but yeah, lots of losses, a few draws in there. We drew a Tottenham, good result, drew a Blackburn, drew a Crystal Palace, drew a Chelsea, which is an amazing result, getting a draw with Chelsea. But it's the same story really. We've lost like 1-0 to Villa, and it had a few more chances, the same amount of XG, but match momentum was all against us. We lost to Southampton 2-0, 27 shots to 1. Our first shot came in the first minute, and it was a free kick, and we hit the bar, which was a little bit irritating. West Ham, we lost 2-1, 40 shots to 1. We scored with our only shot on target from Graham Cox. Chelsea 1-1, 19 shots to 6. Like, it's tough, right? This one, we actually dominated the game over Crystal Palace. 14 shots for us to their 11, 6 to their 4 on target, 1.4 to 1.39. And we got a draw. We had a bit of match momentum in that. But It's just been very difficult. We've sort of reverted back to the 4-1-3-2-0. I just feel like it is a formation we know that works. It's just that we are very clearly out of our depth in the Premier League. So, yeah, it's tough. It's very tough. I mean, the key thing to remember is that we've got attempt to avoid relegation to the Premier League disappointed. What the hell? The board is pointing that the team is in the relegation zone. There is no points difference between us and the position the team is expected to finish in. I mean, we could find ourselves... I think they want us to finish 19th, basically, not 20th. So, who knows? We may get sacked at the end of this season. Yeah, we might do. We might get sacked. But, yeah, in terms of the club info, which I think is the page I want to look at. Yes, it is. So... we have improved our training facilities, the junior coaching, youth recruitment. Youth facilities are still a bit poor, but we need like a constant supply of youth intakes from this level to allow us to get to what we want to do, because we've got some really good players. If we sort by ability at the moment, it's just the easiest way to show what we're level at. So Kennedy Joseph is our best player at 19 years old. He will be leaving to go to Huddersfield, I imagine. Gareth Earl is there at 22. Again, we need more players coming through like this. It's something that we can actually utilise and do with it. Jan Petrick is getting up there as well. He looks like he's going to be a solid goalkeeper for a few years. Crimson Moore is coming through, only 17, but again, lots of improvement coming through there. So there's lots, but it's tough. It's really tough. Obviously, didn't think this was going to be easy this season, as well as have more episodes in it because it's our first season in the Premier League. But we'll probably go back to doing episodes seasons how we did before, which was the start of the season, maybe like midpoint-ish, something like that. Maybe back for the youth intake date and then the end of the season, because I do want to keep this progressing whilst we've got these rules in play. So, yeah. We'll see how it goes. But today we do take on Plymouth. We are level on points with Plymouth. They have a game in hand on us, and they have a better goal difference. So, yeah, it's going to be... I mean, Plymouth are much better than us, right? If we go and look at Plymouth, who have been in the Premier League for a little while, Plymouth, a key player, Nigel Morgans. I mean, look at that. Look at that. He's so... I mean, and what's weird is that we could bring in on a free transfer probably someone better than him. But, yeah, them's the rules. So we can't. He's got under 21 caps for England, which is good. They've got some very good players that we can only dream of having. Akvindis Shayantis, 23 years old, has always looked pretty good. Very physical, mental. I mean, look at that value. It's just insane, isn't it? It's just absolutely insane. They've got a huge first-team squad, to be honest. Let's have a look at their... goalkeeper Gustavo should be in goal. 26 years old, 6'2", looks pretty good, pretty decent, to be honest. I thought they had... Oh, there he is, Rodrigo Rochenbach. He's quite good at right back. They might start him. He played in the last game. He looked pretty decent as well. They've got Baba Cisse. Look at him, 23 years old. He looks very good. Why don't we get a 23-year-old like that? If we go and have a look at transfers for Plymouth, so this is what we're... This one in Kariashvili. I mean, they've spent... How much did they spend this season in total? They spent 77 million. They sold 101 million pounds worth of talent. 30 million to Real Sociedad, 68 million to Everton, rising to 78 million. But yeah, they've brought in some big money players. 24.5 million Baba Cisse, 13.5 million Kashvili, 7.25 De La Hoz. He's a goalkeeper. Oh, he's injured, so he might be back in against us. You never know. 14 million for Arnes Mitrovic. Again, looks very good, doesn't he? Things we can dream of. Things we can dream of. But we are playing Plymouth today, and we're not going to hang around. We're going to stick with the strikerless system. I don't think I should have changed it. I think we've shown in the Championship it can play really well. I just honestly think the Premier League is just a step above what we're used to, and that's just painful, right? It's just painful when that happens. So I don't think we've got Justin Donkor should probably come back into the starting lineup. Father Todd hasn't been amazing when he's been playing. We've moved Jay Leach into the centre, which I don't mind. He prefers to play at left back, but he's 6 foot, he's good in the middle, he's got good attributes for it at our level. So I think we're all right. Gary Robson doesn't need to go on the bench. We'll probably send him out on loan to Aldershot, to be honest. And I think we'll go with that. Gareth Earl could start over Kayembe. Do you know what we're going to do? We are going to mix things up a bit, actually. We're going to put Kayembe in behind the striker. We're going to start Gareth Earl. I know he's a little bit tired. Gareth Earl is one of our better players. Kayembe is pretty good. I mean, he's got really good, like I say really good, he's got some very decent for our level technical attributes as well as mental attributes as well. Lacks a little bit of pace, but I'm hoping acceleration, maybe off the ball, dribbling, get him into good positions and see what he can do, old Christian Kiembe. But yeah, that's I think that's what we're going with. So John Leake missing through injury, Kennedy Joseph is suspended, Supreme Dave is knackered, but we actually probably will need you on the bench because, yeah, one of our better players. It also hasn't helped that you have not been scoring this season. The amount you scored, 26 goals last season in 40, 1 in 20 in the league this year. Massive drop off in average rating as well. It's just the stand up in quality. It's the step up in quality of the league. It makes it very, very difficult. I think actually Andrew Neeson, the 17-year-old Andrew Neeson, I think is our top goal scorer with 4 in the league. So sort of sums up what you need to know really about how much we've been struggling this season. But let's get into it then. We are going to start with this team, go into the game against Plymouth and see how we get on, because we're probably going to lose. We're probably going to lose quite heavily. We're away from home. There was a couple of comments as well being like, if you're going to get relegated, use the last few games of the season to try different systems and try different formations. I'm actually thinking we know this system works in the Championship. We know that we've had decent results with this system. So we could potentially keep the system but bring in other youth players and see how they get on. So Plymouth lining up in a 4-4-2. The other thing I did do is during a couple of games, I did look through it and look through the squad and try and pick a system that works. But basically, I'm just going to pause it for this chat. What that meant was we were playing a low block, no pressing, soak up the pressure counter-attack system, which didn't help us create more chances. In fact, it gave more chances up to the opposition, and we conceded more shots, which generally we conceded more goals because our players aren't as good. So we do need to act in some way on the front foot, even though we're going. I think we just understand we're going to get relegated, right? We understand that is a foregone conclusion. That's going to happen. Let's try and take the game. Let's try and take some games to play. Let's try and score some goals. Let's try and have a bit of fun. Give our fans something to shout about and see what we can do. Well, I mean, although saying that, every point that we do get is very helpful. Rowley, that's a stupid name, isn't it? I said that last time. Oh, with a good interception into Crimson Mori. Up it goes to Kiembe. Kiembe into Hayworth. Hayworth picks out Earl. Earl flicks it through to Jake Mills. Oh, come on. Sod that. We'll take the win. Sod playing for the draw. Let's go for the win. 1-0 up just before half-time. This is lovely. Kiembe foots inside Hayworth. This is the joy of this system. It chucks so many men forward that it's probably why we're conceding lots of goals. Well, it definitely is why we're conceding lots of goals. But it's really good at getting men forward to create chances and have passing lanes. But 4 shots each. This is a dreadful game to watch. But I don't care, because we are 1-0 up. And we haven't been 1-0 up in a very long time. So I'm going to say very good first half performance. And hope that we can keep this up. They've started with all the match momentum. So we're not going to lay on the praise just yet, because they've got big money signings like Karashvili up there that can do damage. That is, why have we just given up defending? He's hit the bar. It's still in play. And Jan Petrick with a good save, touching it round the post. It was nearly an own goal from Jeff Hogg. So yeah, not sure about that. Kevin is over the corner, swings it in, and it's headed out for a throw by Jay Leach. I didn't know what happened. I had to read the commentary, but we still have a 1-0 lead. I'm tempted to go back to balanced. We're going to go back to balanced. It was a very boring neutral game when we were playing balanced. We have hit the 65-minute mark as well. We do have a few tired legs. Crimson Mori on a 6.9 is tired, but luckily on the bench we have Graham Cox that can come on for him. Hayworth is doing all right. Earl is tired, but having a good game, so he got the assist. We tried Kiembe up there, didn't we? It didn't work. So Supreme Dave coming on into that system next to Jake Mills did make a difference when he last season in the Championship, getting those 26 goals playing alongside Jake Mills. There's 15 minutes to go. So touch wood, balanced is killing the game off at the moment. So Jeff Hogg not playing brilliantly. Fully fit though, 6.6. You're fully fit as well, 6.4. Jay Leach is the tired one, but he's having a good game. Everyone that's having a good game is tired. That is a bit of a concern. I don't know what we do here. I think we see this out and then we'll make... I don't want to make changes. We're playing all right. I don't want to make changes. We're not even playing all right. We've had a few chances there. There's 5 minutes to go. This is a goal, isn't it? 'Cause if it's a free kick there, just outside the bar. He's hit the bar. He's hit the bar and Leach has headed it away. Oh my word. Guillermo Augusto can't do much with it. Right, we've got 4 minutes to go and we're on with another 3 points. We'll be making Derby look like shit. Like, we'll be well apart from that. Right, Justin Doncour's got a yellow card. He's coming off for Christian... Yeah, for Christian Agnarsson, I think. Justin Doncourt for Agnarsson. Why are you... There we go. Agnarsson is on. Kai Harding on a 6.6. Which is odd that we're playing him. We don't have any right back, so I probably should keep him. We'll call up a youngster. We've got Elliot Plummer. He's just a bit unfixed. He played for the under-21s. Gareth Earl is knackered, and I sort of feel like probably does have to come off, even though he's playing really well. But I don't want to, because he's on a 7.5. Jeff Hogg. Am I really going to replace both centre-backs? Yes, I am, because we'll do... Tom... Oh, no, I don't want to do that one. Hang on. Gareth Earl, for some reason, has gone to right back. I'm going to say I need to replace my mouse batteries, because they are struggling a little bit here. So then Gareth Earl swap with Peter Hayworth. Peter Hayworth, we've got 2 subs left. So yeah, we'll do Jeff Hogg for... Anderson for Jeff Hogg. Leach can go out to left back. And then we'll do Hayworth for Connor. That was Graham Cox. Why my batteries are dying, aren't they? Hayworth for for Connor. Just for fresh legs in the middle for the last few minutes. Get the club captain on. Have his leadership, Connor. That's what you're coming in for. Time is ticking down. Are we going to get a live on camera win in the Premier League? Yes, we are! Come on! 11 shots to 7. That doesn't matter. They picked up 2 injuries as well. It was the 2 people that I actually looked at before the game, Chantis and Morgans. 11 shots to 7. Both having 4 shots on target. They had a better XG, but we have the result that matters, and that is a 1-0 win. It's another 3 points in the Premier League. Everyone thought we'd lose. You've done really, really well. That's a bit of relief. I still think we're getting relegated, obviously, but that is a bit of relief, isn't it? Look at that. 5 points off safety. They've got a game in hand. Plymouth have got a game in hand as well. We're definitely not going to be bottom when everyone's played 23 games, because Stoke have played 23 games and we have 3 more points than them. Come on. And it's helped our goal difference out to put us on the same goal difference as Stoke, who got beaten 2-0 by Man United. So, wow. Is this the start of something special? Is it? Probably not, but we hold on firm to deny this. Jake Mills man of the match as well, so it wasn't even what's his face. We failed to control our players. I don't know why we're picking up. I think, and we got their manager sacked. Unbelievable. I feel like we pick up a lot of yellow cards just because of so we're not getting stuck in anymore. I think it's just because we're playing a high press and we don't really have very good tacklers in the team, compared to the level of the Premier League. But yes, a win is a win, and that is wonderful. So thank you so much for watching. I'm very surprised we even won a game live on camera, but we have the first win in 13 games. We beat Plymouth last time. Well, that was the mess up, wasn't it? But this time we've legitimately beat them 1-0, and I'm going to save the game so that it doesn't crash afterwards. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.